Good evening, everyone. Oh my God. Just so everyone knows, we're about to start presentations, so if you need to visit the restroom or grab yourself another drink, we're about to get underway. Sorry for my tardiness, I know we're a little bit late. It's now 8:02 and we're meant to start this at 8 o'clock. are we ready? All right, we'll have a little bit of quiet in the room. Hello, is this thing on? All right. Firstly, thank you very much for attending the whole weekend, not just tonight. It's great to see a room full of competitive people, but everyone enjoying themselves on the night. So thank you very much for coming to the end of year presentation for the ARB Off-Road Racing Championship, along with our Teagle Excavations ARB Pines Enduro 400. So thank you very much for all attending. For those that don't know, my name's Mark. Most of you have seen me over the weekend at some time. Just want to make sure that everyone knows that when you're exiting the building, you're going in a clockwise direction. And when you come back around, you're coming back in and you'll be clockwise the other way. So follow the arrows on the floor, but otherwise just follow your mate around and yeah, we'll get around. I just want to pay tribute and thanks to our major sponsors in Teagle Excavations, just for our own personal event. They're a massive help, and yeah, we can't do it without these guys. They'll be out there for the next week or so cleaning up the track that everyone's wrecked, so thank you very much to Teagles. To ARB, who are a continual support of our event, not only that, but the championship as well. Yeah, you guys help us out financially and yeah, make our events what they are, so thank you to ARB. And to Hards Transport Services, they're another major sponsor that yeah, just continue to support us in what we want to do and yeah, continually making our event better each year, so thank you to Hards. We have a number of small sponsors that help out and we give them some VIP passes and stuff like that, and they come along and they enjoy what motorsport has to offer, and I think this is the prime motorsport event that we can give to all of our sponsors. Yeah, the off-road community is awesome and the racing that they get to witness is fantastic. So thank you to all the competitors for putting on a show for all of our sponsors. We are going to get into the presentations shortly, but I'd just like to thank the Mayor and Mayoress for being here tonight. The Wattle Range Council are a fantastic supporter of our event and make life very easy for our committee in shutting the roads and the extra work that they do. So I'd just like to invite the Mayor, Mr Des Knoll, up to the stage to have a couple of words.
Thank you so much, and it's a pleasure to be here tonight. And I take this opportunity to just welcome all our visitors and our off-road racing teams to Millicent. Millicent and the Limestone Coast is one of the best parts of this great country, and you've come here this weekend in droves, and we absolutely appreciate your attendance here. And if there's anything you need, don't hesitate to talk to Kirk, because Kirk's got all the answers. But no, as a council, we fully support what you do, and we want to continue to do that in the best way we can. And we'll do that through the Millicent Sand Buggy Club, who just do a phenomenal job, and we absolutely appreciate the work that they do, along with Teagle's Excavations. And we commend Jeff and Joe Teagle. Jeff's not here tonight, but let's give the Teagles a round of applause for the work that they do. And of course, Kirk and his team do a mighty job the way they set it up out there. It's a first-class facility, and every year it just gets better and better. So thank you so much to Kurt and his team for the work that they will continue to do. Just want to acknowledge a few sponsors that we appreciate that you help make this event happen, and that's ARB, Australian Off-Road Racing, just do a phenomenal job. Mickey Thompson Tyres, and looking at the reflection of the video, you know, I was thinking, wow, I should get some of those tyres on my car, and wouldn't it make a difference? And of course, Raceline, that do a mighty job. And the only criticism I have is that I haven't been able to drive Kirk's D11 bulldozer that you see out there at the site. And of course, once I've done that, I reckon I'll be a very accomplished racer. So thank you. Thank you for the evening and enjoy.
Thank you very much, Des. Just seeing as he's sung all of Kurt's praises, just want to put a face to the name. A lot of you will know him as a fellow racer. But to us, he's a massive assistance for our event. So I'd just like to invite Kurt Steffen up to help present the trophies. And he said he doesn't want to say a few words, but he's going to. Thank you.
Thanks, Mark. Takes us more than a week to fix what you guys wreck, so Mark does the easy bit and then pisses off. We don't see him for 12 months. So, no, look, just big thanks for everyone showing up, competing. The competitors, without competitors, no event. And it would all be for nothing, you know, so we need competitors at the race to make it all worthwhile, so tell all your mates. More numbers at events, be fantastic. Other than that, just a big thank you to all the other committee members. Do a lot of work. Mark, he won't sing his own praises, but Clerk of course, and with the help of his wife and my wife, apparently. Gets a fair bit done. So anyway, to all the committee and Buggy Club members that help out, big thank you. Cheers.
Very good, thanks mate. No, we do appreciate all of his work, so yeah, he, like we say, we don't like to sing our own praises, but him and I do a fair bit of work involved in doing this, along with obviously all the Millicent Sand Buggy Club members. Just like to thank all the volunteers that put their hands up this weekend, from the recovery through to all of our officials, our timing, the Rally Safe crew for coming down and doing everything that we need. It's a massive effort, and those that are involved in events and know what it takes to run and the financial cost that it actually takes to put on these events, you'll recognise that we all do a massive job, and without all of those people we can't do it without them. So thank you very much. All right, so just before we get into the placings for the event, we do have the Martin Motorsport Sportsmanship Award. Thank you very much for Martin's for putting together some money for everybody. It has been going for quite a few years now, and while it's not an easy task to choose the people, it's because there's so many people that we need to thank and help out that's what makes it a hard choice, but there's only a few that can get it each year. I was lucky enough to receive one last year, and it is an acknowledgement of those people that really do help us out. So this year, I know the people aren't in the room for a couple of them because they weren't coming tonight, but firstly, to the first one, this guy, he doesn't really have too much to do with the off-road community. He's been down here for many years. He rolls up with all his wet weather gear, and all he needs to do, he's always asking me, are we right to go again? I'm coming again. And I would like to recognise Phil Coombe. He is the guy that you see on the start line with the tablet. He does all that work. He does a great job, and he's always there bright and early. And so to Phil Coombe, thank you very much. You've received an award. To the second person, she has done a mountain of work behind the scenes without any questions asked. We have a good time together. We bounce off each other and work really well. So to my secretary from the Pines Enduro is Mary Croker. Yep, she does do a great job. Yeah, she's very sort of humble in what she does, but yeah, she's well deserving. And to the third and final one, this guy filled up my phone for days before the event, and he just kept on wanting to come. I didn't realise he was travelling on his own. He had trailer issues and then car issues, and he still wanted to come, and he arrived this late last night, I should say, and arrived at the track early, and we accommodated him, got him a scrutineering pass, and did his own special driver's briefing. So all the way from Mount Isa, John Alfred. Come up, John. You come up, John. So I know John loves this event. He's wanted to come down here and race it he's been here before, but when he had some hangers break on his trailer that he got fixed, and then he started to come down, the tow ball fell off, and some nice fella from out in the middle of nowhere welded up his trailer, and he said, no, I'm still coming, and he was all by himself too. So yeah, well done, John. No. He's a man of many words, but when the microphone comes up, he's a man of few. So, that's what our off-road community is about. Like, he wanted to come to the event and nothing was stopping him. So, yeah, thanks, mate. All right, so we're going to start at the very top because they're sort of in number order, and the first number starts with a U, so we'll start with the ultimate class. For the 2025 Pines Enduro 400, in third place was Andy Brown, navigated by Daniel Hardman. In second place, Aaron Habe and Chelsea Habe. And in first place in the ultimate class, Dale Martin and Mark DeGrucci. Well done, everyone. I just forgot to mention that, these guys, will give them a chance to speak now. But when you're finished with your trophy presentations, if you can just head to the back of the room in front of the board, we'll get a nice photo of you guys.
Cheers, Mark. Thank you. Hey, I'd just like to say thank you very much to the club. A great event once again. Thank you very much. To Aaron, bastard. Dale, well done, mate. Been chasing Martins all my life. Thank you very much.
That's all right, I can be a bastard sometimes. Ask my wife. Big thank you to the club. What an awesome effort you guys have put on for the weekend. I mean, congratulations to you guys. Well done to Dale, bad like Andy. And thanks to my navigators, Chelsea.
I can see the tears.
There's a few tears here. But awesome weekend. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Look, it's bloody hard to win one of these things, and you couldn't write the script if you tried. Like, what happened to Matt Hansen is just unbelievable. And then you put what happened to Todd yesterday, you wouldn't write about that. So a lot of things have to fall into place to kind of end up here. And I know there's so many stories behind every competitor and how they finished up for the day, but you couldn't write the script. But we'll take it, and it was a good run today, and battling with Andy, of course. He saw me in the mirror and took off, and then and Aaron, look, we've been chasing Aaron around for 10 years, and so it's good to be battling with him, and we had a great day. But thanks to the club, awesome event, and the amount of volunteers out there, it's incredible to put on an event, and you can't do it without all those people, so thank you.
Well done, guys. To be classified as eligible for trophies, as stated in the sup-regs, which everyone knows, because everyone keeps reading the sup-regs. You know those things that are just on the bottom there. To be classified for a Pines Enduro trophy, you must complete all laps and in the allotted time. So we'll move down to Class 1 for the 2025 Teagle Excavations ARB Pines Enduro. In third place, car 121, Jay Mitchell and Matthew Burrows and John Mitchell. Very popular winner. Well done, Jay. In second spot, car number 2, Simon Tucker and Riley Skinner. And this year's winner of Class 1, car 136, Matt Curtis and Grant Pryor. Well done, guys.
Thank you.
I'd like to thank the club for putting on a good event, all the other competitors and recovery and everything else. I'd like to thank my main sponsor, Force Metal Fab. I keep finding things to bend so we can fix. Dad and Matt for getting in, and well, Matt drove the last 3 laps, so thanks, Matt. And Simon, it's 1-1 now, so one more race and we can see who wins. Thank you, everyone.
Sounds like he wants to have a bit of a sort out. It's the Pines Enduro. We've always loved coming here, and if you're not shivering, freezing cold, you got a bit of mud, and then you think it's going to dry up and it starts raining again. But this year it was a bit different. We had a bit of dust, and it was a bit of a battle. We prologued a bit better than we thought and got in the wrong heat, and that put us on the back foot straight away. So, but Matty Curtis, he's not here to get his trophy, but great contender. He's always fast, and I knew he was going to be knocking on their door, and he got it. Full credit to him. He had a great run. The Navigator Skins, he saw us through. We had a couple of moments, even in the prologue, but we had to use a turning brake a couple of times to turn around. We just come up over a hill and whoop, and there's a corner. We missed it. A few other people did it, which made us feel a bit better. It was a great event, and it was one of those things where it wasn't over until it was over. Like, there was so much going on. It didn't stop all weekend, and we come around and seen you parked up on the side. Roof. So, it was parked on his roof. So now he wants to have a square up. But, so at least I've got bragging rights with pasture. Thanks, guys.
Very good, guys. So hit up the back of that banner up there and I'll get a photo of you. Very good. I love hearing Simon's adventures for the weekend. He's never short of a word, and you can pretty much get the rundown of what happened. I hope everyone saw him on Shogo. I think he had a very big moment there. All right, let me find someone else to give something to. All right, we'll go to Class 10. Class 10s. We had a great field of Class 10s this time around, and usually our top contenders had some issues, so it's great to see some of the other trophy winners finally getting their chance at the top. Not that they're any slow, it's always a great competition between these guys. So in third place, nearly running over a couple of my officials, but we'll still give it to him, car 1036, James Tyrrell. In second place, one of our local boys, car 1032, Jake England and Brad Turnbull. And the winner of 2025 Teagle Excavations ARB Pines Enduro Class 10, car 1093, Bodie Tickner. No, here he comes. It's a bit lonely when you're all by yourself, isn't it?
I know.
I was just saying, it's a bit lonely being all by himself, but he's all by himself all the time.
There's another one on his own. Thanks to the club and everybody for putting the event on. It was a good event. Thanks to my sponsors, Ultimate 9, Hair Mechanical, my crew, Jay, Dean, Mullet, been awesome all year and today. Thanks for a big help. Cheers.
Like to thank, obviously, wife who's at home, puts up with the little one while I'm working in the shed, mum and dad for funding the whole thing. Actually like to thank you. We had some fun out there today, talking through the intercom, which was cool. All the organisers, volunteers, it was a great event. Thank you.
Thanks, mate. Good job. Very good. Just head down the back there to Lizzie and they'll get your photo. All right, we'll move on. I would normally move on to Class 2. I'd like to give a trophy to all of the Class 2s, but none of them finished full race distance. But I just wanted to make special mention to the Bradford team. They've travelled across Australia this year. Well done, guys. You've done a massive amount of kilometres. So just wanted to thank you very much for attending our event. And if anyone didn't know, that was your lone Brisbane Lions supporter, was out of the Bradford team too. So he was the only one that wanted to risk wearing a jumper before they actually won. So good on you, mate. All right. So we'll move on to Class 4. We had 3 finishes in that. Very good racing between all those Class 4s. They're always an excitement group. So in 3rd position in Class 4, car 474, Jason Forsman, Del Palmer and Sullivan Palmer. In 2nd position, finally getting a finish at the Pines Enduro. He finished, but then he still got towed back to the pits. So car 435, Darren Mott, Bailey Mott and Adrian Coatsworth. And keep that excitement going for your Class 4 winner, the 2025 Teagle Excavations ARB Pines Enduro, car 412, Peter Simpson and Jason Munro. Well done, Marty. Probably should give a microphone to someone.
Thanks to the organisers, one of our favourite events, and 3 weeks ago we hit a tree at Rainbow and pretty much ripped the front off the car, so to get it here was a big effort. To finish we'll take this, it's a good win, and thanks to all our crew and everyone that helps out to get us here. Thank you.
Yeah, look, I'd just like to thank the Middleton Club and all that. Another great event. It was great to come here. It's just great to finish for a change. It's been tremendous. So, anyway, I'd like to thank Bailey for navigating, the boys for being a pit crew today, all the other trophy winners and all that. Thank you.
I'd just like to thank the Teagles for all the excavations they're going to have to do out there. And I'd like to thank Jace for navigating for me. I certainly couldn't do it. And thank you to all the crew and my wife. Thanks very much.
Thank you. Well done, everyone. Just head up the back there to Lizzie in front of the thing. Very good, well done guys. We're about to move on to Class 6. As I did with the Bradford crew, I just want to pay mention...
Doesn't 5 come after 6? It's like 4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6? Yeah, but 5s aren't important. The reason I'm not moving on to Class 5, I didn't want to say anything, but yeah, none of those actually finished enough. There, nah, they were... Oh, hang on. Nah, there was one. Yeah, nah, leave him there. I'm still going to pay mention to this guy in the Class 66. I'm not sure how they let him out of the retirement home, but to Ross Newman, thank you very much for travelling all that way and coming down and supporting our event. Continual support. I think he has to leave early in the morning because I reckon it's a 6 o'clock lock-in. So we are right. I shouldn't argue with Kurt. So Class 5, we had 2 runners. So Russell Harris had issues and didn't quite get the full length. But the winner in Class 5 for the 2025 Teagle Excavations ARB Pines Enduro was car 585, Michael Shipton and Paul Charlton. Yeah, no, I put them all out there. Yeah, didn't know if I couldn't count us up. You are important. You are important. Right up, mate. You wanna? Yeah. Yeah, look yourself.
You want to speak? You want to speak? No, I got to speak. Good at it. Well, first off, I've got to thank Mum. If it wasn't for Mum, we would not be here. Second of all, I've got to thank the crew. Nev, who's not here. Darren, we put in a lot of yards to get here because we blew a trans at Waikerie, and then there was a, you don't want to know the. Yeah, blew it again. And to the club and all the volunteers, recovery, everyone that puts in the effort to make events like this happen. It's been a great weekend, and thank you.
Just head down the back there and get a photo in front of them. All right, moving on to my favourite class. I'm sorry I joked about you guys this morning, but yeah, Danny made it happen. Oh, I don't think he stopped at the golf club, so yeah, he didn't make it that far, so ha. Oh no, he was on fire. So in Class 6, always a great turnout of these cars. They've come a long way since they first came in. I don't think they're no longer a class just to get you into the sport. They are a very competitive crew. So in third position this year, 620 Paul Renouf and Max Renouf. In second position, car 632, Nicholas Van Geest. And I think we found him a navigator, but hey? Who? George? So Liam apparently, is either of those guys here? In first position, these guys always very competitive wherever they go, and congratulations to the winners of the 2025 Teagle Excavations ARB Class 6, car 651, Lachlan Campbell and Greg Campbell.
Firstly, I'd like to thank the club and the organisers and everybody else who helped put on a great event. First time I've been here, really thoroughly enjoyed it. We'll come back again. But the main things I've got to thank is the wife, Simone, my 2 kids, for Simone, Mia and Chloe, for putting up for 4 days in the car to get here. It's a long trek here, it's a long trek home. But the most important person I'd like to thank is Liam for jumping in the car with me, for a guy he's never met, trusting me. Also his old man for letting him jump in the car. He did an awesome job of navigating. If anybody else needs a spare navigator, give him a call. He does a great job. Thank you very much.
Yeah, just want to say quick thanks to the club. Awesome event here. I love this event. Don't think it loves me based on the issues we've had. But yeah, awesome track this weekend. Absolutely loved it. Big shout out to Dad and GRC Motorsport crew who have kept this car running all year. I don't think there's another Can-Am in this country who's done as many miles as we have this year, and it's just copped everything. So absolutely awesome. Method wheels, Tensor tyres, been great for us all year. And yeah, hope to see you guys back here next year.
Good job. Can you just head down the back there and Lucy will take your photos. Very good, well done guys. Yeah, I can't believe how far the sport has come over the years. Just with every class, everything just keeps improving, getting bigger and better, and hopefully we can keep these events going bigger and better and support everyone that supports us. We'll move on to the final class. If I've got my numbers right, I'm up to number 7. Righto, thank you sir. In class 7, as you can imagine, if you've got suspension, you're having a hard day. So in class 7, if you haven't got much suspension, you've got a really hard day. So these guys deserve all the awards that they get. So we had 2 class 7s out there. Unfortunately, one ran out of late running time. I know they would have loved to have kept going. So bad luck to the Whedon crew. They've travelled all over the country. So unfortunately, you didn't quite finish this year's event, but it's been great to see you at every event for the ARB Championship. But this year's winner of the 2025 Teagle Excavations ARB Pines Enduro, car 701, Darren Gill, Natasha Gill, Simons and Kayleen Gill. Where's everyone else? You're in.
All right, yeah, thanks for a great event. Thanks for Tash Denise for jumping in, and thanks to me for being a sponsor of my car. Everyone else is all good. Thanks. Excellent. Thanks, mate. Well done.
Just head down the back there and take your photo for you. Very good. He nearly had a longer navigator crew, but none of them wanted to show up here with him, so it's a bit embarrassing for himself. All right, we'll move out to the outright overalls. It's great to see some regular faces back up here again, and yeah, I think our third place getter has been a massive support for the sport, and I believe that he is very deserving of a Pines Enduro trophy. So in third position, outright, for the 2025 Teagle Excavations ARB Pines Enduro, car 45, Andy Brown and Daniel Hardman. And just as worthy, he's been around this place for a long time. I used to remember watching him race around in the green gherkin. I think we all remember the green gherkin. He hasn't gone away from the green, but yeah, he's put a navigator, or 3, as it says down here, beside him. In second position, car 57, Aaron Habe, Elizabeth Habe, Chelsea Habe, Declan Fritchley. You can give them some blank ones and they can fill in themselves either way. Oh, Who had that four-seater a while ago? Who was that? I reckon a few years back we had a car here at the Pines Enduro that used to be a four-seater. I reckon Aaron might have to look into who's got that and we can get them all in at the one time. So our winner this year, forever the bridesmaid, but he's had a fantastic year this year. I spoke to him this afternoon and it seems like if he picks and chooses where he goes and has enough time to work on the car in the shed, he gets a result. And also if he kicks his regular navigator out of the seat, then he gets a result as well. So this year's winner, outright 2025 Teagle Excavations ARB Pines Enduro 400, car 5, Dale Martin, Mark DeGrucci.
I'd like to thank our crew. Mick and Wells, he kept us going all weekend, so thank you very much. Mr. Harbin didn't make it blue all weekend, so thank you very much, mate. It was an absolute ripper. My son Danny for keeping me organised. He keeps me entered, he keeps everything going. He has done a terrific job, so thanks, Danny. Thank you very much.
Yeah, once again, thank you guys. Thanks to Teagle Excavations, ARB, Hards Transport. Awesome to put the event on. It's been fantastic. Thanks to my navigators. I always got to bring a few spares, but this one's a survivor now, so he doesn't get crook yet. We got it sore, but he's not crook. So huge event, great weekend for us, and I'm not sure this one's not called the Green Gherkin, but pretty awesome car. So love it.
I just want to say thank you to our team. We've got an army of people that help us and guys that don't even come to the race. They just come over every Wednesday night and work on the car. So thanks to Richie and Rain and Michael, and the list goes on, but Paul Stiles comes to all the races. He's a great help. We couldn't do it without Craig. My wife, of course, are putting up with everything we do. But also we've got really good support from Mickey Thompson, and we appreciate that. And we haven't had an issue with the tyre again. So yeah, we'll be back and look to get a win or a couple of wins under our belt after all those years of following Danny and George and Aaron and everyone else. So it's good to get that bit of a run on. So hopefully we'll be back. Thank you.
Well done, guys. Down the back again. Very good. Well done, everybody. Again, just thank you, everyone, for attending this year's event. Tell your family, tell your friends that we're on again next year. The date is yet to be confirmed for the 2026 event. It will be around the same time of the year, so book in for your holidays now and come back down to sunny old Millicent. I've just come to the end of it, and I've realised that all of our trophies had trophy sponsors on there, so we might need to start again. So if everyone can bring their trophies back, we'll get that done again. I'd just like to thank those that I remember in the Barry Maney group from Mount Gambier, Rural IT Solutions, Screenshot, big screens, they're always a massive help. Who else did we have? I know Collins Court Butchers gave us some meat, but I don't think they were a trophy sponsor. Arson Outdoors, you did a great job with all of our merch and stickers and bits and pieces. Hards Transport, they sponsored the Class 2. Obviously, like I said, they didn't quite get a result today. That's in memory of one of our past members, Tom Georgeson. I think I'm going to just end up saying a heap of bullshit here, so I think I'll just finish up. I'd like to thank everyone once again and hope to see you here next year. We'll have a short recess and then we'll get into the SA Awards. Thank you. sport. Obviously, it's fantastic to see not only the ladies on track, but all the ladies and the women that do a fantastic job for every event around the place and supporting all of their husbands in their racing careers that are out there on track as well. So thank you very much to all the women in the room. So whilst we didn't prepare any trophies and bits and pieces like that, I would still like to recognise those ladies out on track today, and the ladies' boxes were ticked, and I'm going to say that in third position for the ladies today was 778 Michelle Whedon. Congratulations, Michelle. In second position for Way Out West was Taylor Apostles. I know she's in the room, I believe, so if you'd like to come up, Taylor. I know these ladies didn't want to come up, but I know I've got some hats and bits and pieces here that I can give you just to show our appreciation. I'm pretty sure she's here, isn't she? Come on, Taylor. And the winner of the ladies class this year was Eden Evans. Up you come, Eden. Sorry, I didn't know you were here too.
I'd just like to thank all the event organisers and everything for putting the event together. It was a really amazing event. Yeah, it was our first time here and we had a super amazing time, and we definitely want to come back in the future. I'd like to thank my dad for coming and bringing me here, and Dirk for driving my car all the way here. I'd like to thank everyone who's helped me get my car fixed and ready, and yeah, Nicholas for fixing my car every night with my dad. And yeah, thank you to everyone for coming and making it a great weekend.
You've got to say something. Oh, I've had a lot of wine, so this is a little bit awkward. Thanks. Who am I thanking? So many people. God, okay. I would like to firstly thank my navigator, Bree. I don't think I would have got the finish without you, so cheers for that. Would have probably landed on my lid if you weren't there in the car. Another thank you obviously to all the sponsors and my family, so Dad, Mum, Neil wouldn't be here without you guys, and a big thank you to Jackson and Ruth and the whole pit crew. You guys killed it, So anyway, I'm going to continue to drink my bottle of wine. Thanks all for coming so much.
Very good. That's fantastic to see so many women getting into our sport. So well done, girls. I'd like to hand you over now to James Lockett for the South Australian Championship Awards.
Thanks, Mark. Thanks to the Pines Enduro Club and all the sponsors and volunteers that help make this great event happen. We're going to try and keep this as quick as we can so we can move on to the ARB Championship, but this year we're doing a presentation for the South Australian AORA State Championship, which has been sponsored by Sprint Freight Logistics. So we thank the sponsorship so we can have those trophies this year. The championship was going to consist of 3 events, being Waikerie, Mannum and the Pines Enduro, but unfortunately Mannum didn't go ahead, so we only ended up with 2 events this year. We had a good field of 39 cars in total, and to qualify for awards you needed to compete in at least 2 events, so you had to come to both Waikerie and Pines, and the number of trophies in each class was dependent on the total number of competitors in that class. So we'll get straight into the awards for the classes. So in ultimate class, we have in third place Todd Lehman and Bradley Jacob. Second was Brenton Galash and Matthew Galash, and first and ultimate was Aaron Habe and Chelsea Habe.
I'll try not to drop these trophies. Thanks to Wakery, they put on a great event, so hopefully everyone can get around and support them next year. Everyone on the Pines committee, and well done to all of the other trophy winners, and yeah, good job.
Are you giving it to me? Okay. Yeah, thanks again to the organisers, and yeah, we had a great weekend. Well, both of the events, fantastic, and hopefully we can see a few more events in this series next year.
Yeah, pretty awesome event at Wakery this year. It was a bit dusty, but longer track was really well received, and it was certainly an awesome track. And the same with Pines, yeah, that's pretty awesome as well. Thanks to Sprints for their sponsorship, and I think next year should be better again. So thanks, guys, appreciate it.
Moving on to Class 1, we've got two competitors receiving trophies tonight. In first place is Jay Mitchell and Matthew Burrows, and second place is Simon Tucker and Riley Skinner. Where's Jay gone?
Thank you. Yeah.
This is a bit of a surprise. Yeah, we were not sure what to fill out on the form at the start of the year as to what series we'd do and whatnot, but we see this Sprint Freight Logistics series come up, state championship, and yeah, full credit to my wife, she ticked the box, and yeah, here we are. So yeah, I was oblivious to it, but yeah, no, well done, Jay. Next year. 1 point. Ooh. Yeah, we might have to have a sword out the back. No, well done, mate. Drove well.
No, I'd just like to thank all the South Australian crew and all their support and that, and probably let me get to it. Probably the biggest one's probably Mum and Dad for letting me do this, and wreck the race car every time I drive it. He's already got Tanner James, he's probably got to fix it again next week. No, just say yeah, everyone that supports me and supports all the clubs and all the events. Couldn't do it without them. Thank you.
All right, next up, we got Class 5, and we got one trophy winner for Class 5, and that's Mike Shipton, Shippo, and Paul Corton.
I don't know, I thank the clubs again. They're both great events. If anyone's got Snapchat going, tell Vandy is soft for not rocking up at Pines.
Thanks, guys. We'll keep it moving, jump straight into Class 6. One trophy winner here is Darren Franklin and Rob Hackney.
I'd just like to thank the South Australian clubs for running 2 great events, and great to be part of it. And just thank to all the Millicent crew for today, for the ripping day. Turn the weather on for Sundays, give us a Friday on a Saturday. But yeah, thanks very much.
Moving straight into Class 10, we've got 2 trophy winners here. In first place we've got Travis Conrad and Alistair Conrad. And then in second place we've got Stuart Chapman. Well done. There you go.
I'd just like to thank all the South Australian clubs for putting on these 2 awesome events this year. Got the call up and just decided I might as well do it because I do more races down here than up home. So just thanks for everyone for the great events, for the good competition, and yeah, thank you.
I'd just like to thank Alistair and Caleb for sitting with me for the 2 events. My crew, which is Dad, Brad, Mark, Rochelle and Ed. My wife Catherine and Tamsin, they support us at home. And Sprint Freight and Logistics for sponsoring it. Thank you.
And now, of course, we've got the more important champions, and that's for the outrights. In third place, we've got Brendan Galash and Matthew Galash. Second place, we've got Simon Tucker and Riley Skinner. And in first place, Aaron Habe and Chelsea Habe. Yeah. Yeah, they do break. Don't tip them out. Well done again, guys. Well done, guys. Yeah. Thanks. Well done. Well done, Brendan. Well done again, Aaron. You guys first. Yep.
Dad made a pretty big mistake earlier on the last time he spoke. He forgot to thank the major sponsor, which is Mum. I'm sure if she is watching, somehow she'd be disappointed. So we better thank her, because without her we wouldn't be here. But yeah, great series. Happy that we did it. Awesome event here, and hopefully next year we can go 1 better, maybe 2 better.
This one's just a bonus. Yeah, thanks, James. Sprint Freight Logistics. Always good to have sponsors for the series. Our crew wouldn't do it without you. Like we've, you know, we try to get as many races in them as you can, but obviously we live so far away. It's a big effort for us just to go racing, let alone prep the buggy, get there and get home, pack it, unpack it all, and do it all again. But Navigator Skins, you've seen us all through the year. Yeah, balls of steel. You've stuck by me. He's pulled me out of the. Well, he's pulled me onto the wrong side a couple of times, but majority of the time you've been on the money. So yeah, great job, mate. And Aaron, you're You're always up there. One day when I get a few more cans of horsepower, I might be standing up there.
Yeah, well done to you. Well done to you guys, and yes, he has got balls of steel, because I saw that video footage, I thought, shit, that's crazy. Yeah, awesome to you, all our competitors that race with us throughout the year. It's a big effort to get there, but we all enjoy it once we go racing, so thank you to you guys and obviously everybody else that comes racing. And Todd, you got to hold the box of this thing shut so it doesn't fall on the ground. But yeah, sprint logistics is awesome, and hopefully next year is better again, so thank you guys and appreciate your efforts.
So yeah, thanks all the competitors. Next year we've got plans on having a few different events in it. Not finalised yet, so we're still, we'll let you know. As state champions and class champions, they all have the right to run a red plate. So if you see some cars running around with a red plate on for South Australia, that means they're the class or the state champion in that class. So, and AORA gives the opportunity, any other state championships, you can have a blue plate for Victoria or a purple one for Queensland. So that's what that means if you see that. I want to thank Jamie as well. She's done a lot of work behind the scenes to make it all happen, and all the officials and members that make that possible. Jamie also wanted to say something quickly, so I'll pass it over to her.
Thank you. I'll be super quick. Just wanted to say a huge thank you to all the competitors for competing in the championship. We hope to make it as best as we can for next year, so we really appreciate all your support. If we could just put our hands together for Rowan Eggers down the back. He volunteers and puts in so much time to support us with the championship too, so he does an amazing job. He's down the back. If we could put our hands together for him. Thank you so much. He is, yeah, we are so lucky to have him in this sport, so we thank him so much. And just one last thing, if we could put our hands together for James. He makes so much happen behind the scenes. So yeah, thank you so much to James. Yeah, we wouldn't be here without him doing this state championship. So yeah, thank you so much to Sprints as well, and we'll see you all next year. Thank you.
Thanks everyone. That's all we've got to say. We'll let it move on to the next part of the night.
One, two. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is our final presentation for the ARB Australian Off-Road Racing Championship. I keep calling it the series, I don't know why, but it is the championship, and it's the only good championship that we run all year. And unfortunately, we've missed out on one event this year, which is Gundawindi. We all went up there, but we didn't get anywhere because of the rain. But we had 3 great races. Before I start proceedings tonight, what I want to do is, the AORA Vice Chairman, which is Darren Mott, he wants to come up and say a few words, so big hand for Motty. I've got them here. Here. Don't hold it too close to your mouth, Monty. Yeah, right out, Wellesley, because it blurs. Okay. Oh no. It won't take long at home, Wellesley. Right, yeah, look, firstly I'd just like to, I've been asked to say a few words on behalf of AORA. Michael Marson, our chairman, couldn't be here tonight, so I've been given the task
And anyway, I'll just give a bit of a spiel here, and certainly I didn't write it, but this is what I've got to say. On behalf of the Australian Off-Road Racing Association, I would like to thank you all for joining us tonight as we celebrate another incredible year of off-road racing. This year has been a true testament to what makes our sport so special. The passion of our competitors, the dedication of our officials, volunteers, the committees of our the commitment of our sponsors, and the support of families and fans who make it all possible. We've seen some outstanding racing, remarkable sportsmanship, and plenty of dust and drama along the way. Exactly what off-road racing is all about. Every event this year has shown the strength of our community and the excitement our sport brings. AORA is proud to support a competition framework that not only delivers fair and safe racing, but also fosters growth and opportunity for the next generation of drivers, navigators and crew. Together we are building something that will carry our sport forward well into the future. Tonight, as we all recognise the achievements of our competitors and the hard work behind the scenes, let's remember that none of this is possible without volunteers, officials, organisers and sponsors who put in countless hours. To all of you, thank you. Congratulations to all our award recipients this evening, whether you stood on the podium, completed your first event or helped run a checkpoint in the middle of nowhere. You contributed to the story of our sport this year. As we look ahead to the new season, we're excited for what's to come. More great racing, more opportunities and more memories together as one off-road racing family. On behalf of AORA, thank you for your support, your passion and your commitment, and have a safe, enjoyable year, and let's all see you back next year. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so before we start the proceedings with the trophies, last year the Wells family had a special award, the Australian Off-Road Racing Lifetime Achievement Award, and the first recipient of that was Andy Brown. He won it. Big hand for Andy. This year, Glenn Wells, my brother's going to give it to, we've got a panel of people who pick the people who win this award, because the Australian Off-Road Racing Lifetime Achievement Award is a big award. It's for anybody or everybody that's put in a big effort in the racing since I've been in the game anyway, for 40, 45 years. Seems a bloody long time, but anyway, and even the winner from last year, Andy Brown, had a bit to say about this as well, and we hope the people that win this award have a little bit of input. So it doesn't matter whether you're a racer, if you're an official, anything that happens in off-road racing, you can be eligible for this award. So I'll ask Glenn Wells to come up.
Good evening, everybody. Good to be here again. Take two. Last year was our inaugural award for this Lifetime Achievement Award in off-road racing. And of course, we had to come up with somebody else. And there was plenty of names in the box, as Darren said. But couldn't go past these two people. They're here tonight. It's good to see them. Done a great job for this industry, a family of off-roading for a number of years, and we thought we'd acknowledge them by giving these trophies, or this trophy. Obviously, a lot of people have seen them here tonight. It's Murray and Julie Rogers. Now bear with me, I'll be quick as I possibly can. This was written by Murray and Julie Rogers, so I'll just go through their history quickly. Okay, Murray started off-road racing at 17 years of age. Built 5 buggies in 20 years that he raced. Only the last 3 were any good, apparently. First buggy built was a Leyland P76 alloy V8 rear mounted to a Volkswagen swing axle gearbox. Oh, I know where that went. Took several races to realise that the combination was never going to work, and 5 races he broke 5 axles, won each race. Yep, that's been there, done that. From there he moved to Rivmaster. We all knew the Rivmaster racing frames, very good. Pico Star, Melbourne built. That's in 1600 with a VW IRS gearbox. A couple of seasons later, upgraded to another new Rivmaster, a Datsun 1600 Combi gearbox, a successful combination. Thinks that Brett Osborne ended up with this one. The last buggy was a new Rivmaster, this time with a Nissan Pulsar Turbo, which were popular at the time, which had a 2-litre Combi gearbox, hardened up with Albans gears and diff centres, and sold to Craig Martin, who went on to win multiple Australian championships in this car. When Murray was building cars and not racing, he'd take up official duties, and he was the clerk of course at the Pines back in the day. All race cars were built and prepared by Murray and won many best prepared and presented trophies, which I totally understand, because if you're around back in the early 80s when we first met Murray Rogers, we couldn't believe the way he presented his buggies. They were just sensational. The polish, the chroming, the brighter lines, and we thought, we've got to show Pony he won't last long, he's no good. He proved us wrong. He was good. Anyway, in multiple class wins, outright wins, including Banbury Bend, Portland, Sound Enduro, and of course he won this event here in 1982 and 1987 outright. And if you ask him, he also lost the Pines 5 times, i.e. he was winning until he broke down. It was the last Portland win that he inspired the race-off timing system. Murray and navigator, the late Carl Endall, who was a good fella too, had counted their laps, crossed the finish line, knew they had won and pulled up, and were told that they had 1 lap to go. After driving like a man possessed, they finished the lap, were last car on the track, checkered flag waver, had already packed up, gone home, no kudos for winning, when in fact they had. Murray thought there's got to be a better way to do timing. At the time he was working at the TAFE and studying computer programming. He decided to invest time and energy into developing a computer timing system which became RaceSoft. This was back in the late 80s and was groundbreaking for its time, and before laptops were really a big thing, image carding your old desktop box monitor out in the sand dunes maybe was the way to go. RaceSoft was developed and improved over the years, with very few off-road events having the same format. With each event came a new idea or improvement up until the last event, which was here at the Pines in 2023. 2016 saw the biggest change to RaceSoft with a complete overhaul of the programming to introduce transponder timing. After doing a deal with Teagle, he had access to the IP of the trackside decoder box, which we believe very few people in the world have been granted this access. Murray developed his timing software to talk directly to Teagle hardware. With the advent of the World Wide Web towards the end of the 90s, it was decided that the website for the sport would help promote the sport and be central area for the event information. Started in 2000, offroadracing.com, which we all knew well and it was fabulous, was launched as a HTML frame-based site. Yeah, this is way above my head, which nowadays would be seen as very primitive site. Over the years, as website technology changed and improved, so did offroadracing.com.au, with the site undergoing 4 major rebuilds in 23 years as it was live. It grew to include live timing and results from RaceSoft timing system, online entries and much more. In 1988, Murray sold his last buggy to Craig Martin after his marriage breakdown. He moved from Mount Gambier to Adelaide in 1989 with son Shane, who was 12 at the time, and introduced and managed computing to TAFE at Croydon Park And his claim to fame was that he was one of the first staff at TAFE to have a mobile phone and thought these were never going to take off. You were wrong, Murray. You're never really wrong that much, but you were wrong. In 1992, Murray transferred to what was become the new Tea Galley TAFE, where he designed, implemented and managed a new state-of-art college computer environment. Okay, at that stage I've written things got better. Julie Rogers. Who's laughing? It was out of the particular staff member was always having computer issues and requesting Murray's assistance, and not one of his many staff. Yes, Murray had a stalker. It was in March 1993 that he got together with this said stalker, I wonder who she was, and in 1996 Murray and Julie got married in a small ceremony with family and off-roaders. Keith Owers, long-time off-roader and great mate, was one of Murray's groomsmen. Julie's introduction to the world of off-road was Sea Lake in 1993. Julie tells the story. Murray said, "Do you want to come to an off-road race at Sea Lake and help me do the timing?" Julie responded, "What? Where? What?" That question changed the course of her life. From that Sea Lake event in June 1993 to the last event at the Pines here in 2023, Julie only missed one event, Portland 1996, to be at best mate's wedding. Numerous other weddings, funerals, birthdays and special occasions have been missed over the years, as the sport always came first. As with Julie's arrival on the scene, they become a great team, fully committed, as we know, to providing the best professional service to events. As the years went on and became apparent that Julie no longer managed a publishing business and keep up maintaining offroadracing.com.au, she saw gradually mothball Desert Sun Publishing to free up time for ramping up the website and events. And she says, by the way, Desert Sun is now back in business. 2016 was a big personal year for Murray and Julie. Murray took early retirement from his day job, IT manager at Flinders University, where he'd been since leaving TAFE in 1996, to concentrate on developing and improving the off-road events management business. They bought the motorhome to make travel to the events easier. They bought acreage at Wellington East with the plan to build a small house and a big shed for the motorhome and timing trailer, and Julie had some serious medical issues at the time which required a couple of surgeries between off-road events. 2017 was a consolation year, designing the new house and shed, ramping up the number of events. 2017 was when Murray was diagnosed with prostate cancer. Being typical Murray, he told the doctors that he wasn't the right time to have surgery. He had too much racing to do and a house to build. So he said they'd have to wait. Given the Gleason score and other test results, the specialist reluctantly agreed to just monitor Murray with the understanding that he was deemed, when it's deemed necessary, Murray would undergo treatment. Early 2018 saw the house in Adelaide sold and all possessions moved into storage while they lived in a motorhome on the block at Tail and Bendair where the shed was built. 3 years later, Murray and Julie single-handed built their dream house. Murray cut every bit of wood for framing, did all the plastering and everything else involved. Julie is now an expert in insulation, painting and trades which he never wanted to use again. During a big hit, took a big hit during COVID years, but gave us time to get the house finished, although no income, so a few projects were put on hold. Both COVID years, we did trips to Queensland via Alice Springs and Mount Isa to do Gundy and Don River because we couldn't travel through the eastern states, just an extra 1,000 kilometres or so, but who's counting? Nearly done, guys. 2022 and 3 were extremely busy years with events, and offroadracing.com.au on the online entry system were long overdue for another major overhaul. This was planned for the off-season of 23. However, in 23, Murray's test results began to show signs of changing. It was over Christmas 23 that Murray and Julie took to and fro about what to do. On January the 7th, 24, Murray rang the events where they were booked to do and announce that they were going to retire. This was not only a shock for the sport, but for Murray and Julie as well. Their life revolved around the sport, and travel to and from events for so many years was the norm. They would be on the road for 9 months of the year and average about 23 events a year and 25,000 Ks. 2024 spent seeing multiple specialists test CT scans, MRIs, PET scans, and with a plan in place, Murray had surgery on the 26th of August last year. Spent a long and slow recovery, but all tests and initial signs are heading in the right direction. Over the years, I've been involved in events all over the country, from club level to national championship, from Hyden to Puckapunyal to Don River Dash. No event was too small, too big. Any event that they asked for help, they got it. Both Murray and Julie are gold accredited and team leader officials, status that's been earned by very few in the off-road fraternity. Murray, having competed for so many years, understands what's necessary and successfully and safely manage the events. He talks safety, it's because he's seen it, done it, and knows what pitfalls. When he tells you to put extra fuel in the tank because the track's going hard going, do it. He knows the dread, and when you can see the finish line and can't get there. Giving back the sport, it's always been Murray's mantra. Murray and Julie were the founding committee for the ARB Championship, and Murray was on the original AORA back in 2000 at the inaugural member, and is an inaugural member of the new and current AORA. What they're doing now quickly, well, retirement's not feasible, and having 16 acres of land up the road here, they've got Geraldton Wax Farm, which is a native flower that they produce on their farm. And while Murray was recovering from surgery, Julie did first harvest of the wax flower. This flower, armed with more industry and growing information, they're again in the middle of harvest, which goes from June through to November. They've planted over 400 wax seedlings and have 1,000 seedlings of other natives for foliage to plant in the next few months. Finally, we certainly miss them both at the races. True legends of our family sport. Australian Off-Road Racing Lifetime Achievement Award, donated by Darren and my family, goes to Murray and Julie Rogers.
I'm sure Murray and Julie are going to be a bit quicker than Glenn. Jesus. You all awake out there? Of course, I think Julie wrote that. Took about a month, did it, Julie? Here's Murray Rogers.
Thank you, Darren. Thank you, Glenn. Good evening, everybody. It's my duty to advise you that motorsport is dangerous. Oh, hang on. That's not why I'm here. A heartfelt thanks goes out to Darren and Glenn for this recognition. To everybody here, thank you. Both Julie and I are very honoured to receive this. It's great to see so many familiar faces here tonight and to catch up with many of you. We've made many lifelong friends over a very long time. I've spent 53 years in off-road racing. Julie has come along for the last 33 years. And the last 33 years and what we've done would not have been possible without my wife, life partner, Jules. Love you, darls. So at this point, instead of you listening to me like a lot of you have over many years. It's Julie's turn to have a few words. Thanks, darling.
Well, firstly, I'm sorry, but Glenn, you're just meant to handpick what I wrote, not read the whole thing. But my apologies for that one. I'm the wordsmith of the family, definitely not the public speaker, so hang with me. So I'm going to have to read this. It is great to be back, don't we? Back at the Pines and catching up with people that we haven't and that we've spent so much time with over the last 30 years. Congrats to the winners, Dale, Aaron, Andy. Commiserations to those that didn't finish. Pines 2 years ago was the last time we saw most of you. We didn't know then that it was to be our last event and the end of our off-road journey. Thank you, Glenn and Darren, for your generosity in honouring us with this award. It is unexpected but humbling to receive recognition for our contributions and to be following Andy Brown. Well, I'm lost for words. We're in really good company. I've always said that as long as my boys have a smile on their face, I'm happy. For as long as I've known Murray, off-road racing is what's made him smile, and giving back to the sport that has given him so much over the years to me was a privilege. I'd follow Murray to the end of the earth if he asked, and sometimes on our travels that's what it felt like we were doing. Don River via Alice Springs, the 2 COVID years, that's a bloody long way. We spent a long time on the road and experienced so many things that many people never get to see or do, and for those moments I'm grateful. Murray, you've always been an inspiration to me. You're a complicated man, and God and everybody knows that. But you're a quiet genius. You designed, coded and implemented and continually improved race soft timing, doing a deal with Teagle so that we could use your software and their trackside hardware. You know, it's pretty much a world first, so awesome work. There were 5 iterations of offroadracing.com.au over the 23 years, and you designed and coded all of it. Managing events and being responsible for the lives of competitors is not for the faint-hearted. You took it all in your stride and you did what needed to be done. You somehow managed to squeeze in a day job at the uni. I'm pretty sure you didn't actually do much uni work there, but anyway, they paid you. In 2016, you'd had enough of the corporate life and you came to work for me. Sorry, that's a family joke. He didn't actually work for me. Yeah, I am the boss. You helped me build our forever home, and now we're flower farmers. You never cease to amaze me of what we can actually achieve together. All that said, we couldn't have done what we did for so many years without the unwavering support of some key people in our lives. Leanne Walker, most of you know Leanne. What can I say? She was a godsend. She's our rock. She's always ready and willing to give us a hand. We couldn't have done what we did without her. Toby Cooper, there whenever we needed him with stories for the website. Pit reporting in our early days of live commentary, maintaining the Facebook page for the last 2 years. Well, we've been unable to. Such a great mate. Our family, Shane, our daughter-in-law Sarah, grandkids Chloe and Nate, they've adjusted their lives, parties, celebrations around when we were home. Thank you for giving us the space to do what we needed to do and never ever complaining. To my Griffith girls, and some of them are here, Ella, Charlie, Maddie, Tess, Millie, these kids have been in the timing van with me since they were probably 8 to 10 years old. They can identify a race car from miles out. I'm going, what car, what car? And they're going, oh, that's Dad, that's okay. They'd be in there all day from before the sun come up to the last car finishes. They know when the radio talks, we listen, we make notes, we keep quiet. And they know when Julie needs a coffee and some of Ella's white chocolate slice. The only downside, when they turn 14, they leave me for the navigator's seat. I couldn't be more prouder of the competitors and the young ladies they've become. It's been a privilege to watch not just my Griffith girls, but all the off-road kids grow up and live their best lives. To To the clubs and events that kept inviting us back year on year, thank you. Thank you for taking on board our suggestions. Thank you for your hospitality. Thank you for allowing us to be part of your communities. Someone said to me once that I was a once-a-year friend, and it's true. An event would roll around and we'd pick up with me year before just like it was yesterday. Anyway, the last 2 years have not been easy. Our leaving was sudden and not planned. We didn't get to say goodbye, have last hugs, but we have had to do what we had to do for us, for the best of us. Murray is now on the right side of his cancer treatment and all results are looking good, and we're in the middle of our second harvest of our wax flowers. And we can have the grandkids at school holidays. We're living the dream. If you're driving past our place, drop in, plenty of room to camp up, spare beds, drop in for a coffee. Thank you again for acknowledging what we consider our life's work. We are honoured. It's been one hell of a ride since my first Sea Lake in '93, but I wouldn't swap it for the world. Thanks, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, Murray and Julie Rogers. I can certainly say they deserve that award. Murray changed when he directed events. I went to a lot of directors' talk before the race, and we used to stand there for 5 minutes, and that was great. And then in the end, when Murray was directing events, everybody used to take lounges and chairs with them. We were there hours. I couldn't believe it. But anyway, we're going to get on with the awards now. I'd like to invite up to the stage Chris Hummer. Chris Hummer, he's from, where are you from, Chris, again? How could I have that? Raceline Wheels. And also we've got Mark Mazira from Mickey Thompson Tyres. Do you want to have a word to say now or after the awards?
I'll quickly say something now, but how do you follow that up? Well done, Murray and Julie. At Raceline Wheels and Dynamic Wheelco, we're very privileged to be a part of the series, or the championship, I should say. And I think it's our third year here in Raceline Wheels. Thank you for considering our products. We see a lot more of the wheels out there. Well done to Aaron, second place today. Got my fingers crossed for the championship. Well done. And when you are considering wheels, or when you're considering any products, please consider the sponsors that sponsor these events. Obviously we support you, and we hope you support us as well. But thank you very much for having us along again, and hope to be back next year.
I'll be really quick. On behalf of Mickey Thompson Tyres, I want to thank everybody involved with the championship. How a lot of work goes behind the scenes, obviously long time before the event, at the event, and then afterwards packing it up and all those other things. All the teams, thank you very much for supporting the events, and especially the teams that run Mickey Thompson Tyres. I've had lots of good feedback about the tyres over the weekend and through the whole series. I was lucky enough to come to all the series. I didn't go to Gundi, but obviously all the southern events I go to, and the tyres are standing up well, and I mean, Waikerie was pretty tough on everyone's tyres. And hopefully I'll see you all next year, and travel safe going home.
Thank you very much. Okay, now to be eligible for an award here for this championship, you have to do competed in 2 out of the 4 races. So that's what I've been told tonight. I know they've moved the goalposts a couple of times with this championship, but tonight I've been told you have to complete, or not complete, but compete in 2 of the events. We're going to start with Class 10, and third place is James Tyrrell. And in second place is Stuart Chapman. And in first place is Stephen Bowie Graham. So I don't know whether we'll let everybody have a talk, otherwise we'll be here till midnight. But we'll certainly let Steve and Bowie Graham have a talk. If you don't want to talk, one of the other boys will. All right, guys. Bowie.
Well, I'm a bit speechless, to be honest. One thing I'd like to say is Murray and Julie, what legends, eh? They've done everything, and that about the kids being involved is priceless to me. And to Richo, well done, mate. You've done a good job all year. Stewie, thanks for keeping me honest, mate. I wish that we had finished like with both cars running. And well done, James. And I want to dedicate this one to Ella. You've had a pretty shit year, mate. And I wish that you had a better outcome. To my sponsors, Jamie Neal, Kyle and Roger. You've done everything for me and I really appreciate it. Ronnie at Race Strands and everybody that's helped us, pit crew, and means heaps to me. Thanks.
Congratulations all the winners of Class 10. You get your awards, and when you go to the awards you can go down the back and get your photos taken. And certainly Bowie's been the man to chase for the last few years in Class 10, that's for sure. He's always up the pointy end. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, ARB and also Mickey Thompson and Raceline Wheels have been very generous again with all their prizes. And look, I couldn't even tell you what they've got over there, but Danny Brand's handing those out, and also we've got cheques there. It's worthwhile coming to this event. Okay, we're going to move up to Class 8. There's only one person who got first. It's Michael Hackney, 888. He's the winner. Is Michael here? Yes, certainly is.
Thank you. Sorry, thank you. I just want to say thanks to everyone involved. Thanks to the pit crew over there. Head zip tyre Jacob, doing a good job. And to your best mate Shane, jumping in the passenger seat. Thank you. We'll be back next year.
Congratulations, Michael. Okay, Class 7. This is a bloody tough class. Gee whiz, I look at these people and I think, how can you do this? They must have spines of steel. Heath Whedon, car 778, first. That's the only one. Don't know whether he's here or he's still in hospital from today. Okay. It's great that we're getting these pictures put up behind us. Okay, we're going to move on to class number 66. And we've only got one winner in this, and that's Ross Newman, car number 6681.
Congratulations.
Have a few words, Ross.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
That's great, Ross. We'll be home earlier than we thought. Okay, class number 6. Third overall is Paul Renouf and Max Renouf. Second overall is Cameron Grayson and Bailey Farley. And first overall is Lachlan Campbell and Greg Campbell. Yep.
First of all, I'd just like to big thank you to all the track organisers and volunteers. Thanks to my pit crew, Tim, Damo, Izzy and Seth. Without you guys, I couldn't have done this. My navigator, Bailey, for always jumping in the silly seat. I want to dedicate this one to my dad who helped me build my buggy in the shed. Sadly, I lost him last year to cancer. So this one's for you, Dad. My beautiful wife at home, looking after my 5-month-old twin boys, Brad and Max, and of course my sponsors, Southern Mallee Freighters, Build Pro Horsham, Elegance Tiles Horsham, South East Marine Motorcycles, Horsham Cyclery, and AORA Property Maintenance. Cheers, guys.
Yeah, first up, I think we're going to have to chat to the organisers. We've got the slow man driving in the photo up there, but that's all right. Just wanted to thank the ARB Championship for putting on the best championship in Australia, giving the competitors what they want. Andrew's Race Cars for supplying the best materials that we build our cars out of. Still can't understand what our cars copped this year. Dad for sitting next to me all year. It's kind of a bit annoying having another me sitting next to me, but you know, could be worse people to have, and enjoyed every bit of it, so thanks.
Congratulations to the winners in Class 6. Okay, Class number 5, there's only one person again. Michael Shipton, car number 585, and Paul Charlton. These two guys look like ZZ Top.
I'm not about to sing, that's for sure. I've only got one person left to thank, and that's this big fella for getting in the car with me for the last 10 years and putting up with my crap, telling me where to go, and me not listening. Thank you.
Congratulations, boys. Okay, class number 4. We've got 2 winners in this class. Second, Darren Mott, Bailey Mott. There's a popular winner. And first in this class, Peter Simpson and Jason Munro. Congratulations, mate. Congratulations. Marty.
Look, I'd just like to thank my 2 navigators this year, Greg Barker and Jace, for riding with me. I'd like to thank Mickey Thompson Tyres, who have supported us during the year. Donaldson Air Filtration Systems, they've supported us. Mark Smith from Smith Tech Motorsport, he supported us, and all the crew at Warrigal Machining. It makes a big difference, and my lovely wife, who always supports me. Thank you. And Darren would like to say something.
No, I've said enough. I've said enough. You're right, buddy. Okay, class number 2. Well, class 2, as they say, there's only 2 people that got awards for this one. Second in class is Brendan Forsman and Lee Whitehand. And first is Brian Bradford and Robert Venz. And of course, Brian, as we know, has come all the way down from Townsville. It was worthwhile to travel, Brian. He's our biggest travelled competitor for the year. I saw him at every event of the ARB Championship, and I think he would have spent probably near to 50 grand in fuel.
Thanks, Wellesley. Just thanks to all the sponsors for the championship. We certainly love competing in these events. Thanks to the 4 clubs that put on the events. Unfortunately, obviously we didn't get to do Gundawindi. To the Forsman Motorsport crew and all of our team sponsors, thanks very much. To our personal sponsor, Black Bear Tyres, thank you. To my Super Nav Lee, thanks for everything that you do for me and for us. The last couple of weeks we blew a motor at Rainbow Rises a few weeks ago, then the Dale and I went on a holiday for 2 weeks to Perth and left these boys to change an engine, and
machine, a flywheel and heaps of other stuff. So yeah, thanks to all our crew for all the support that they give us. And lastly, congratulations to Spud and his crew. As well as he said, we met these guys at Rainbow. When they said they come from Townsville, we just said, bloody hell, that's unreal. Anything that we've got that you need, just let us know. And we've had great competition all year, and absolutely well done to you guys on a great championship. So well done.
I'm the boss bitch of the team. So we've come a long way, and I'm very proud of it. We've started as a team of 4 at the beginning of the year. We've ended as a team of 4. I'm the only woman. I've had to put up with them for a long time. There's a couple of big thank yous. The first one is to Michael Marzont. Our enclosed trailer couldn't make it, so he pulled out and gave us his open trailer to get here. So we're very thankful to Michael Marzont. I'd like to also say thank you to our other Townsville pit crew that can't travel with us, and also our Townsville supporters up there. They've been watching us and supporting us by mobile phones. Our sponsors are Dan's Automotive, Repco Thuringowa, RMG Off-Road, Gergo's Burdekin, Shannon's Auto Electrical, NQ Custom Shirts, Mr. Trans, which is Michael Marzont, and Bullock's Butcher Shop. And I'd just like to thank the whole ARB. You run a great series, and I wasn't championship, sorry, and I was going to sell the buggy and the trailer, but I think we'll come back next year and do this all again.
Congratulations. I must say today, Brian lined up take off, and he took off the line, and he's come all the way from Townsville, if you could picture this, put in 5 days driving down here, dropped the clutch on the starting line and broke the drive shaft, dropped on the ground. I couldn't believe it. And anyway, they got towed back to the pits, and I walked down there to see if I could give them a hand, and they were in tears. So, great job. They got it fixed today, got going again. So, congratulations, and you got first in class. Okay, next, Class 1. Third in Class 1, Jay Mitchell, John Mitchell. Second in Class 1, Richard Andrews, Lauren Andrews. And here's a familiar name, first in Class 1, Simon Tucker. Rayleigh Skinner. Good on you, boys. You Simon Tucker, you'll need to empty your trailer out to get these bloody trophies in, mate. We met Simon on the weekend in Andy Brown's pits. They had a coming together off the start line. And Andy tore all the nerve bar inside off Simon's car. And he come sailing into the pit tent, and I thought, here we go, there's going to be a blue here. But he was laughing. He had a big smile on his face, and he thought it was great that Andy Brown had run into him.
I think that was a rumour. I've been told I talk too much, so I'll make this pretty sharp and shiny. It is, and that's from Manham, mate. That's on my Facebook profile. No, Brett Melville Photography follows us around. Great bloke, treat him with caution, but takes good photos. Yeah, Rich, great drive, mate. You done well. You were there all year. Jay, likewise. We had a pretty big day today. Second gear decided not to work in the first lap of the last section, and then on the last lap of the last section the brakes didn't work, so we're just happy to get it home. And yeah, Skins, once again, mate, you've seen us through. You were in race mode all day. I had to tone him down. And say, mate, we've got the big picture, we just got to get home. And we did. Tucker Motorsport crew, you rock, awesome stuff, got us through. Young fella's car couldn't race today, and that sort of was a bit of a saviour for us because all his crew were working on my car, and we needed it. We absolutely needed it. And thanks, guys. Love yous. Murray and Julie, you rock. You're awesome. Love your work.
Congratulations to the winners of Class 1. Okay, here we move on to the ultimate class. And get your photos done down the back, mate. Okay, there's 3 winners in the ultimate class, and of course third is Tom Owen and Damon Bennett. I don't believe they're here tonight. Second is Kyle Tucker and Ian Wedden. And first is Aaron Havey and Chelsea Havey. I'm thinking about all these trophies that Simon Tucker's taking home tonight. Now all the prizes from ARB and of course Raceline Wheels and Mickey Thompson. We only got one. Oh no, we've got 2 lots. Congratulations, Aaron.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Just mainly thank my crew, especially my wife, my daughter and Declan, and Bradley and Alison and all the guys back home. Without those guys there we can't do this, and after hitting that tree at Rainbow I thought, oh here we go, and Declan come on board and weld the front end back together, which is obviously working pretty good now. Big thanks to Mickey Thompson, Raceline, got them on my car, they work very well, thank you, and ARB, what an awesome sponsor for the series, and without you guys we couldn't do this. Championship, yes, better keep reminding myself that, sorry. Championship, what else we got to thank? Oh yeah, Wayne Tarby back home, those guys built that twin turbo, and that's, when you wind that boost up, it's pretty awesome. So, love it, you guys rock. The friendship we got with this sport is just amazing, and we love doing it, it's awesome. Oh yeah, Murray and Julie, oh yeah, we went across that road, jumped to that 216, the front wheels in the air, I had a big smile on my face. That was awesome. Thanks guys.
Congratulations to our winners in the ultimate class. Okay, now we're going to go for the outright, I believe. This is the overall, of course, the big trophy, the big perpetual trophy up there with a number 1 on it, as we can see. Okay, third outright. These 2 people, gee whiz, they do some miles. I go to a lot of off-road races, and every one I go to, they're at it. Lachlan Campbell, Greg Campbell. Second outright. Simon Tucker, Rayleigh Skinner. First outright, Aaron Havey, Chelsea Havey. We'll let all the winners have a talk. I don't know whether Simon's got anything left in him.
Get another speech. I'll just keep it short and sharp. I know we're all keen for another Simon Tucker speech. Just thanks to Dad again.
we've done so many Ks around the country this year, just chasing off-road races, and can't believe the work that he puts in behind the scenes to help us out, and yeah, it's been awesome. So see you all next year.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but you're just going to have to deal with it. I've got a couple of things to get off my chest. I was prepared to sell my number 2 because I really didn't think we were going to get it at the start of the day. Bowie Graham, mate, I'm feeling you. You were there all year. Class 10, I was prepared to back off to let you win because I knew I wasn't in the contention. Yeah, Stewie, you were there as well. 2 Class 10s. Lockie, you were right up amongst it, mate. And, you know, it just goes to show how much things can change in half a day. We weren't even in the equation. Like, we started today with a bloody flat battery, the rally safe. I've got to put a protest in. You know, it sent my bloody battery flat. We had to jump start it first thing this morning. But, yeah, look, we're here. I've got a one big thank you to make. We lined up against a bloke in the short course, and I'm not sure whether it was our mistake or his, but he wiped our sidebar off. But this bloke standing right beside me, he used the last of his TIG welding gas to weld up our sidebar. And I appreciate that, Greg. You're a legend, mate. You know, like, he ran out of gas and he still had to do a bit of welding on his own car. So that's like the camaraderie in off-road racing, and it's second to none. Like, mate, you don't realise how much that helped us out, because yeah, we were stuffed without you. And yeah, you know, like, the list goes on. Tucker Motorsport crew, awesome, all year, thick and thin. Skins come up, took a week off work to come and prep the buggies up. We had a new buggy with the young fella. We'd only picked it up a week and a half ago, and we had 4 or 5 days to prep it up, rear main seal, torque converter seal, all the rest of the stuff, you know how it goes. But Skins was there, thick and thin, to see us through. Yeah, Mum, my wife Kathy, you're the rock of the whole team. Like, she pulls everyone in the line. Tells us when to go to bed, tells us when it's enough, and you know, like, me and the young fella after tea, we sit there watching YouTube on off-road racing, and yeah, she said it's bedtime, you got to go to bed. But yeah, you know, it's just awesome to be here again, and I've saved myself $25 in changing my sticker, so we can keep it going for next year. Aaron, great drive, mate. You're awesome. Yeah, like, build me an element and I might be able to keep up. Yeah, all yours, mate. Thank you. Done well.
Thanks, Simon. You can always build your car. It's easy. Yeah, I think you probably have mine, actually. But you don't like turbos, though, so that's all right. Big thank you to my sponsors, probably Element Off-Road, our cars we build, Wayne Tarby, Manamoto Centre, Raceline, Mickey Thompson, ARB, and Racer Imports, and also Hollinger Gearboxes. That thing's running mint now, so love that. Big thank you to all the organisers, all the volunteers for our series, championship, getting close. Without you guys, it wouldn't be a championship, so you know, the recovery crew that come to Waikerie, come to here, they're a good bunch of people, you know, we always look after them as well. So fantastic, everyone that gets involved with that just makes the series run a lot better. Or the championship, sorry, forgot again. I'll get there eventually. Our little team here, they're awesome. We love getting away, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So big shout out to all our guys back home, and best of luck next year. Hope you come back a bit harder.
Big hand, ladies and gentlemen, to our outright winners, and also all our winners over all the classes for the championship, the ARB championship. So this is probably the end of the proceedings for the night. We've got the big outright trophy. Who's going to give that? Well, just stay there, please, Aaron. It's our number one trophy, as you can see. That'll be in the Aaron Havey household for the next 12 months. And everybody in this room would love to own that one, mate. It's a beautiful trophy. So congratulations. Okay, I think that's it for the night. I'd like to say a couple of words, and that's I'd like to thank ARB for sponsoring the championship. Of course, as you can see by all the trophies we've got, Aaron, you've got a fridge there as well, mate. You've got a big jack. So probably Aaron's taken home a good $6,000 or $7,000 worth of prizes tonight. So it's worthwhile running this championship. Sorry, and. So I'd like to thank ARB for putting all the prizes up, and I'm sure they'll be on board next year. We don't know how many rounds we're going to have next year, but I'm sure there'll be 3 or 4 somewhere all over Australia. We've lost one, being the 480 has pulled out. But I know I've spoken to Chris Hummer from Raceline Wheels. Chris is putting his hand up to sponsor again next year. Big hand for Chris. And of course, Mark is going back to the powers to be and going to try and get Mickey Thompson as well. And I'm sure Andy Brown over there. Will it happen again, mate? Yeah, I'm sure it will. Well, thanks very much, ladies and gentlemen, for the nice night. And have a safe Christmas, everybody, and we'll see you next year. Thank you.